My name is Ramaratnam. My graduation was from IIT Madras, where I did my BTech. Then I went to IIT Bombay for my MTech and PhD. And I worked for about 7 years in Baroda and Hyderabad in leading companies. Then I decided to start on my own. I came back to my hometown, Chennai, and started making small motors, fractional horsepower motors for appliances like mixer, grinder, washing machine, vacuum cleaner, like that. I am the chairman of Basil Energetics Private Limited. It's a company incorporated about 3 years back, 2013. Uh, and we specialize in green energy, that is, energy efficiency on one side and renewable energy on the other side. Even though the company is only 3 years old, I was with this my group of young people, engineers. We were doing this work for about last 6 years. Now we are ready with a complete set of package solution using solar energy. Electrical engineers all over the world, particularly in developed countries in the West and US, Japan, and all, they are all talking of improving the efficiency, energy efficiency of all the equipments on one side and using renewable energy on the other side. There were some people in US and Europe. They were trying to, under the solar panel, you put a micro inverter because a solar panel produces DC, direct current, but all our appliances are AC, 50 hertz here and 60 hertz in US. So what they were trying, some group was trying, was to have a micro inverter under each panel. You invert the DC to AC there itself and then use the conventional appliances. That triggered me. Instead of putting the inverter under the panel, why don't we bring this electronics inside the motor itself or the appliance itself, make it run from DC directly. The appliances run directly from DC. Smart microgrid. This is the brain of the total system. This is totally our innovation. It continuously monitors the power availability on the panel on one side and the load demand on the other. If there is adequate power available in the panel, all the appliances run directly from the panel, DC, on DC. Suppose on a cloudy condition, the generation is somewhat less. What it does is it draws whatever power, maximum, all the power available from the panel, it draws, and the balance power it takes from the grid. The input to the iGrid is the smart microgrid. Our trade name is iGrid. It takes both the mains, the AC grid input as well as the solar input. So it actually balance quantity is taken from the grid and all the roads are run. In the night time, when there is no solar power, all the appliances run directly from the mains. And there is a fourth possibility. When there is full, on a sunny, bright sunny day, when there is full generation, but the office is closed on that day, or home is locked, people have gone out. At that time, the excess power can be fed back to the grid through a inverter. That is also possible. So all these four possibilities are managed automatically. The user doesn't know, he need not know what is happening, except some indications are given in that iGrid panel. So that is so there are two unique innovations. One is the super efficient DC appliances. The second is the smart microgrid. Our company, as I told you, it was incorporated in 2013, and for about an year, we were actually doing a lot of field trials. After the lab, for about 5 years, we are working on the lab level. We did a lot of testing. Afterwards, we went to the field and then collected a lot of information about the different working conditions and how the appliances behave, how the whole system behaves, and all. Since 2015 we have started marketing these products. Presently, we have only these four appliances: lights, fans, refrigerator, and air conditioner. We give the solar panels plus a centralized controller, about which I will tell later, and the required appliances. The complete system we sell, And in the last about 18 months, we have sold about 30 systems in Tamil Nadu mainly, and little in Bangalore. About 4 5 systems we sold in Bangalore. And now we are poised for a big growth, rapid growth, and we are now expanding our uh, territory to other states also. Eliminating the battery and the inverter, centralized inverter, and use of the DC appliances. Actually, we are managing the demand side very well, because it is electricity infrastructure is a question of both the demand and supply. That is where you get the power cuts, the inadequacies of our infrastructure, a lot of problems come. But if we manage the demand side well, we solve half the problem. That is how we have, that is the unique thing. Our appliances are very unique, they are very, very efficient. For example, a ceiling fan will consume around 75 80 watts. Even a Bureau of Energy Efficiency BEE 5-star rated fan will consume 55 watts, whereas our fan consumes only 20 watts. There are people who make lights only. Now, some people have started making DC fans, but nobody makes air conditioners and refrigerators. So, that is one. Actually, we don't have a competition in this at all. In addition, we are having another 8 more products in the pipeline, which will be on the same basis. So that is how we hardly any, and that high grid concept is also very unique, because people don't they just run only on the one appliance from the DC only. They don't actually couple AC and DC together and try to manage the load throughout the day, irrespective of whether it is cloudy, raining, night or day. That is where we differentiate from others in the market. The capital cost is much less than the conventional systems. The operating costs are very, very low compared to the is present one. And the life of the equipment is also very long. For example, our solar panels, there is a 25-year warranty. The appliances are also warranted for 2 years. Normally, we can give an extended warranty for 5 years. So, this makes it, and the savings are enormous. We have actually recorded savings to the tune of 75 85% of his energy savings are that. Actually, there is a huge potential for such such systems, not only in India, even across the globe, because there is a very increasing awareness about global warming, and India has committed very to very stiff conditions in the recently concluded COP 21 held at Paris conference. Market, I would say, is very, very large, and we are in a position to exploit. As far as we are concerned, we are used to making motors in very large quantities. We used to make, for example, these motors for air conditioners or these fans and all, we can make at the rate of one per minute, one line. So we can put more lines and increase the quantity in a significant way as the demand picks up. So the scalability is not an issue. Market potential itself is there, but the concept have to be sold. I personally have 2 patents, one on the main motor controls, because this brushless DC motors which are being used in all these appliances, they have inbuilt electronics, and we do this electronics by software. There is a hardware, but lot of software is there. All these have been developed in house, and we have got a patent on this motor control in India, United States and European Union. And one more subsidiary patent has come on a product, and we are thinking of filing quite a few more patents on that. Actually, 2 more patents have been already filed, and much more will be coming in.